Okay, we're starting Publisher Unit E, and it's enhancing of the publication. The objectives for this unit is defining styles, apply and modify a style, change a format into a style, create columns, adjust text overflows, add continued on from notices, add drop caps, and create a revised text. First thing you need to do is you need to go to File and Open. And Multimedia, Spring 2013, go to your Publisher, Unit E. And you need to open Pub E-1. Okay, the first thing that we need to do is save it. So go File and Save As. Multimedia folder, Spring 2013, your folder. Assignments, you need to create a new folder called Unit E. So remember, new folder, name it Unit E. Double click into Unit E and save it as Route 66 Traveler. Click the Home tab. Click the Styles button and click New Style. So what we're going to name this is we're going to name it 66 Body Text. And click the Font button. The Font button, the font arrow list, and you want to scroll down. And you want Times New Roman. You want the font size to be 14, and then click OK. Click the Paragraph button. Click the Alignment arrow to right. Then you can click OK. Click OK to close the New Style dialog box. Click anywhere in the Route 66 Traveler. Click the Styles and just scroll down a little bit to notice that it is there. Press Escape and do a Control S to save. If you're following along in your book, I'm on page 104, Applying and Modifying a Style. Click the text box at 3 and 5, which is this text. Now press Control A to select all of your text in the text box. And we want to zoom in just a little bit so that way you can see what's in there. Click the Styles button on your home page or on your home tab, so Styles, and click 66 Body Text. Then go to your Styles, go to Body Text, right click on it and click Modify. And what we're going to do is click on the Font button, click the Size arrow, and you want to type 12 in there. Click OK. Click the Paragraph, and we want the paragraph alignment to be left. And then click OK. Click OK again to align your paragraph, and then save your work. So turn the page over to page 106. Click anywhere in the text box of Traveling America's Main Street, and click the Home tab. Click the Styles, and we want a new style. For the title, you want it 66, heading, in the New Style name dialog box, or in the New Style dialog box. And then you can click OK. Click anywhere in the Route 66 Traveler. click the Styles and New Style. For this one, you want it to be 66 masthead. Then you can click OK. Let's click on our styles and just scroll down to make sure that we have the body, the heading, and the masthead. You can press Escape and do a Control S to save. On your page navigation, click where it says Page 2, Page 3. And click on the View tab and click on Whole Page. Click the Page Design tab and click the Options button. Where it says Select a page to modify, you want to click right inside. And you want your columns to be 3. And click OK. Sometimes that comes up and we'll have to do it again. So if you got the error that popped up that said cannot complete it, just try it again and do the same steps of going options. Instead of left inside, you want to do right inside and change it to 3 and then click OK, which ours is already done now. Once you have that, go ahead and save your work. Click on the View tab and click on Whole Page. So we want to zoom back out again if we zoomed in. Right click the text box at 10 and 3, which is this text box right here. So right click that text box and click Delete Text. Right click the text box at 7 and 9 and click Delete Text. Make sure you are clicked on the text box for 7, 9, so 7 on the horizontal and 9 on the vertical, and select the Text Format tab and click Create Link, and click the text box at 10 and 2, so this text box right here. Right click the text box at 3, 9, which is this first text box, and click Change Text and Text File. Navigate to your Publisher folder. Publisher, Unit E, and E-2. Click the text in 3.9 and press Ctrl A. And you want to click on your Home tab, click on Styles, and click on 66 body text. And then save your work. I am on page 112 now. Click the text box at 7, 9 on page 2 and press F9 to zoom in. Click the Format tab and click the Launch and the text group, so the launcher button for the text group. Make sure you are on text box, and where it says include continue on page, so make a check mark there and click OK. Click the next Go To button and press F9 and then F9 again to zoom in on that text box. Press the launcher button for the text group again and text box, and this time we're going to include continued from page and click OK. So then press F9 to zoom out and escape to twice to get out of all of our text box. And notice that now it says, okay, we're going to continue on page 3, and at the top of it says continued from page 2. Turn the page to 114, and we're going to add drop caps. And drop caps are where it enlarges the first character in the story or paragraph. Depending on your design goals, you can add just one drop cap to a publication, or you can add a drop cap to every story or even every paragraph. So what we're going to do is click in the text box at 3.9, which is the one right under Inside Story. And you want to click on your text box format tab and click drop cap. And click custom drop cap. And you want it to be dropped, but size of the letters you want it to be 2. And then you can click OK and press escape twice and save your work. Click the Inside Story headline at 3 and 7.5 and type the musical map of Route 66. Press Ctrl A and change the font color to white. Right-click the text box and click Format Text Box. And where it says Fill Color, you want to click the down arrow and click on Main Black. Press Escape twice. Oops. I got ahead of myself. You have to right-click on the text box, click on Format Text Box, change the fill to Main Black, and then click OK. Then press Escape twice. Press F9 to zoom in on this placeholder text box for the pull quote. And we are going to type traveling Route 66 from Chicago to Los Angeles made our last vacation the best ever. And then type dash and make sure it's your name, not mine. Press escape F9 to get out of that. Make sure you save, and then you can close.